everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is time to count down to Christmas. Today I'm going to show you 2 easy, fun DIYs to count down with your family. Most of these supplies are from the Dollar Tree. I just started shopping at Dollar Tree for craft supplies and I've been so impressed. So I'm excited to show you how to put these together. So let's get started. This first one is so fun and easy to make. I'm using this ornament sign and gift bag from Dollar Tree. I'm also using a glue gun, Mod Podge, and white yarn for a pom-pom. I'm just using a screwdriver to lift this top piece enough so I can slip the snowman underneath. Next, I'm tracing the size of the ornament onto the bag and cutting it out. For the bag to fit onto the ornament, I actually had to cut into the sides a tiny bit. Make sure it fits, and I'm using Mod Podge to glue it down, applying a thin coat onto the back of the snowman and onto the ornament. Next, place the snowman onto the ornament, starting by sliding it underneath that top little piece. Smooth it out and try to remove any air bubbles, making sure to press down around the edges and around that little nose piece because it kind of pokes up a little bit. Trim off any paper that might be hanging over the edges and hot glue the top little hook down. You can also use the back of the ornament, just remove that top piece, and I'm painting it using Waverly chalk paint in the color Peacock. Once it's dry, I'm using Mod Podge again to glue the snowman onto the ornament, then hot glue the top piece on. I'm making little pom-poms for a snowman hat by wrapping the yarn around my fingers and securing the middle with the same yarn. Cut the loops on both sides and then just trim it to make the shape of a ball. Hot glue it onto the side where the little pom-pom would be. Isn't that so cute? I got this guy a little crooked, so I'm trying to fix it by covering his hat with a bunch of pom-poms. I love how these turned out. Super easy to put together and only cost a little over $2 to make, and my kids love them. Okay, I'm completely obsessed with this next one. I'm using the back of old Halloween signs. I stocked up when my Dollar Tree had them. I really love the edges and I knew I wanted to make something big using them. You can use other signs from Dollar Tree or a thick poster board would work too. I removed the tags and the ribbon. I wanted this to look like a real wood sign. So I'm using a ruler and a screwdriver to make lines into the sign. I did have to go back and forth a few times, but I'm so happy with how it looks in the end, so it is totally worth it. I'm quickly vacuuming up all of the dust. Next, I'm going to secure all 3 signs together using Mod Podge and hot glue in between the sides of the sign. Press them together. I like using both because Mod Podge gives it a little stronger hold, but the hot glue will dry quickly. I have a huge pack of these sticks from Walmart and they're really cheap. So again, I'm using hot glue and Mod Podge to place the sticks along the back to secure the seams and give the sign a little more support. Once that's dry, I flip the sign over and I'm wiping away and sanding any extra glue that might have seeped through and touching up any lines with the screwdriver. I painted my sign with Crimson Waverly paint. It's a perfect Christmas red, and this paint has great coverage. Once it's painted, I'm using the screwdriver to get any paint out of the grooves. I can never find wood letters at Dollar Tree, so I ended up getting this cute Merry Christmas sign from Hobby Lobby for half off, so it was only $2. I'm using white Waverly paint and just lightly brushing the front of the letters. Once everything is dry, I'm using hot glue to attach the letters. I'm also using a ruler because I literally glue everything on crooked every time I make something, so I'm hoping this ruler will help. I got these adorable tiny Christmas trees at Hobby Lobby, also for 50% off, and I thought it would make the cutest eye. I trimmed the back so it would lay flat. These little white tin buckets are from Dollar Tree, and most of mine came in a pack of 2. If you look close behind the others, they do have packs of 3. I only ended up getting 1, which is a huge bummer. This cute ribbon is also from Dollar Tree. I'm just wrapping it around to measure the length, and I cut that, and then I cut it down the middle because I just liked it a little smaller. Using hot glue, I'm attaching the ribbon to the tin, and then repeat on all 24. I'm measuring and marking where I want the tins placed. I made sure to put them all on the sign to make sure everything looked good, and I liked the spacing before I glued them down. I did use both hot glue and Mod Podge to glue them to the sign. I felt like this sign needed a little something, so I'm wrapping twine around the bottom and top, hot gluing that down onto the back and where the little holes are on the sign from the ribbon, hoping that it would cover it. It totally worked, and I love how it looks. I'm also using the twine to make a simple little bow. I wrapped it around my fingers a few times and secured the middle with the twine. I'm making another bow out of the same ribbon I used on the tins, folding each side over towards the back. I twisted the tail so the print would be showing and pinched it all together in the middle. I'm using a small piece of ribbon to secure it. The ribbon has wires so it keeps everything in place and makes it really easy to work with. There actually wasn't room at the top of my sign for the tails, so I ended up tucking them inside of the bow. Hot glued it down and the twine bow on top. So I actually had these little number stickers from Hobby Lobby since last year, but I did see them this year too, and they are 50% off, and they look so dang cute. To stuff our little tins, I'm using tissue from Dollar Tree. I cut the tissue paper into squares. I'll fill them with treats or little tiny surprises and put them into the tin. I'm so happy with how this turned out. This one was around $18 to make, but I think it was well worth it. I know we will use this for years to come. That is it for my Dollar Tree Christmas countdowns. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and watch for one more DIY Christmas countdown that I have coming up. It's kind of a spin on what I did last year because the kids loved it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!